Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting Radio. EB Radio. EB Radio. Your station for empowerment presents Mom Boss Talk Radio, a show that brings real life, real moms, and real experiences to empower mom bosses everywhere to be ambitious, highly driven, fierce, fabulous, and fearless. Mom Boss Talk Radio begins now.
Welcome, mom bosses all over the world. It's another amazing Thursday, and that means it's time for another great discussion with the mom bosses. We are so happy and excited that you're joining us. Now, this show is three mom bosses bringing you real life, real experiences to empower you as a mom boss. I am your host, Monyetta, and Jerisha and Kiana, they'll be joining us on the next episode. We are still here, okay? We are still thriving. We are still growing, okay? It is still Women's History Month. I'm super excited. I wanted to kind of, share who has been inspiring me for years, okay? I do not really, I don't idolize anyone. I respect individuals who put in work, who grinds, who hustles, who showcases, their ups and downs, who try to be as raw as they can be without really without them really, going too much or diving too much into their private lives. But I do appreciate them showing what they do show on social media. Now, the individual that I'm going to bring up, I've been following her for a very long time. And I really think, in general, I think you should give people their flowers while they're still here. I think that you should appreciate people while they are still here, still walking around and breathing. Okay. So I really feel like if you know someone that, that you feel has been an inspiration to you, has really helped you, grow in any type of way, just appreciate them. Let them know that they are highly appreciated and that they've changed your lives. But the individual that I'm going to be speaking of today is Jackie Aina. Okay, I adore Jackie Aina. Okay, she is the epitome of greatness. I do not know her personally, but I do follow her on social media, and I don't really have anyone I can say family wise that I can say I look up to or aspire to be. I aspire to be me. I aspire to be the best version of myself or the great version of myself. Um, so when I came across her, I think what resonated with me was our personalities are very similar. Um, but just a little bit about her. Like, she's a Nigerian American who is a professional makeup artist who turned into this major YouTube superstar and a business mogul. And she has a company named Mood, and it's candles. Um, so she moved into a whole different um, I guess, genre of profession, because she typically was doing makeup, but she has a love for candles. And who does not love a good scented room, honey? Okay. Who does not love a smell good? I adore candles. I love candles. But like I was stating before, what I absolutely adore about her is foremost her energy, and her energy is um, so vibrant. It's just so strong. It's great. It's just like it pulls you in. Her personality, woo, honey, it is phenomenal. Um, she has a great personality, and a great sense of humor. And I resonate with. I think that's where she kind of pulls me, because we're kind of similar in those type of energies and those type of personality traits and her sense of humor. It is amazing. But what she is known for, she always stands for inclusivity in an industry that overlooks people of color. And that is, the makeup industry. And our, for Black women, we spend our coin, okay? But we want to spend our coin with people who have genuinely included us and genuinely cares about us as individuals, as human beings, and not just what we look like. And she definitely challenges the standard of beauty, and she represents for the culture beyond words. And I think that's one reason why I look at her as like, oh my goodness, if I were to meet you one day, I would be definitely in tears because of the the impact that you've made in my life. I think it's incredible. I think it's beyond anything that you can really think of. And when I think of, Women's History Month, I look at, all of the strong women on different platforms and their specific niches and their specific professions. Um, and I look at the people and how they can impact my life and the world. Like, what is the impact that you're making? And I really think that she embodies that wholeheartedly. Um, she definitely is a force. And she also, I think I follow her on all her platforms, and that's how I guess I'm a little obsessed. But I really I love her energy. She really brings an aesthetic to your life, a calmness. She also started a Instagram, Lavishly Jackie, which is so luxurious, so luxury, and it kind of shows that um, black girls in luxury is a thing, that it's okay to um, take care of yourself, be bougie, okay? And remember, if you heard me speak before, I'm gonna be bougie, okay? I told myself I'm loving on me 110%. Oh, let's nix that. 200%. I'm going to love on me. I made that decision you know, to grow and to really focus on my own self-healing and my own self-awareness. And I think that I'm coming into my own. I'm definitely trying to figure things out. And when you find people like that can bring out the best in you, that is an amazing thing. Um, I feel like once you find that individual out in the world that you not necessarily idolize, but someone that you respect and that you feel like can get you out of a dark space just by either listening to them speak or watching them on TV or on YouTube or in a certain space, and it brings you into a mindset of positivity. I think that's ultimately amazing. Okay. And that's that's how I feel when I watch her content. And it's even great because sometimes she's replied back to me, and I think like that's phenomenal how she interacts with her supporters, her support system. But definitely, like, this month, if you have and moving forward, if you have found a woman that if you don't have anyone in your life that fills a certain void, um and if you found someone on different platforms that makes you happy, that brings out like a spark, a ray of sunshine in your life, it's okay. Like, embrace that. It is okay to look up or to be inspired by or be motivated by someone in these spaces. And I definitely I wanted to highlight her, because it's not many people that can do that for me. Also, with watching her, she definitely has helped me grow. um I feel helped me grow just a little bit stronger and wiser in my mindset, because I'm like, something, she's absolutely right when it comes to being you know in a aesthetically pleasing, luxurious place and not really caring what other people think about the choices that you're making, especially when they're not detrimental to anyone else. Living your life, living your truth, living your peace. Absolutely love it. And she definitely is um she lives, she talks the talk and she walks the walk, and I really appreciate that. Also, you know, speaking of, living your truth, also, I want you to know that you should never shrink yourself in order to make others feel comfortable. Because when I'm looking at the Women's History Month, a lot of us moms, a lot of us women, we tend to kind of put ourselves on the back burner to appease other people in our lives, either it be your spouses, your children, your parents and siblings, and so forth. You should never shrink yourself. You should never do that for anyone. You should live tall. You should breathe life into your own spaces. um, and I think we owe it to ourselves. We definitely owe it to ourselves to, turn up the heat, be the version of yourself that you want to see. I really think that if we continue to put out this positive energy and, putting out our affirmations and speaking highly of ourselves, we're going to move mountains. And lately I've been, doing that. I've been putting that positive energy out there in the air. I've been putting the affirmations out there in the air. I've been trying to keep away the negative energy and things of that nature, because we're going to continue to celebrate women all year. It's greatly appreciated that we're dedicated to a month and so forth, and everyone gets an opportunity to kind of be highlighted. But you should celebrate yourself all year. You should celebrate women all year. We're making great strides. We're creating our own paths. Okay, we're creating our own paths. We are creating spaces for ourselves so we can continue to grow and build generational wealth, and that way we can pass it on to our children, our children's children. And I think that's amazing. I really think that's beyond amazing. I think it shows the mentality that women have. It shows the resilience. We hear the word strong thrown around so much, um, but it is a testament of our strength and what we're capable of doing. We're smart, we're highly intelligent, and we make, something out of nothing all of the time. So nothing can break us, nothing at all. So I mean, if you have anyone in your life that is not someone that's on a platform, but it's someone that you can physically talk to and physically see and physically like be around, definitely give those women their flowers. Let them know that they're appreciated. um, because I don't think we do that enough. We don't say I love you enough. We don't say, I appreciate the things that you're doing. Like, you're doing a great job. I don't think we're doing that enough. And sometimes just those words can definitely help someone in their healing journey and healing process altogether. So, that's a little caveat, I guess. I'm really proud of the strides that we've made over time, and I hope that you all are making the strides that you're wanting, that you're envisioning. Just don't give up. Do not give up, because it is a long, hard process. No one really tells you how much work building something is, especially from scratch. No one really tells you this stuff. And I'll definitely would like to dive deeper into this in another episode, because baby, I got some stuff. Okay. I have the tea of like starting from the beginning, from A. Oh my goodness. And all the humps and jumps and cracks and everything just to get to B. And we still got to get to Z. Oh, honey, it is a lot, but it is worth it. The joy that you get, okay, the joy that you get for accomplishing, just accomplishing. Baby steps are still steps, okay? Just an FYI, baby steps are still steps, and it's okay to take those, okay? Your journey is not going to be like someone else's journey. Your destination is not going to be like everyone else's destination. And I think that's where we kind of get in our own heads when we kind of think like that. Because even with me, speaking of Jackie Aina, her whole lifestyle, you know, as beautiful and wonderful as it is, I just know that it's possible for me to get something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be what she's accomplished. Okay, that's her lifestyle is just motivation for me to get the lifestyle that I personally want. You just need someone to motivate you. And women, we are great with uplifting each other, and pushing each other. And then sometimes we can be our own biggest enemies and not really doing what we need to do for each other. And that is just facts. It's unfortunate, but it's facts. But we also have to change the mindset, because you have to think we really only have each other. We really do. So, that's why, this Women's History Month is very important, because we need to, it's also showing the evolution of us growing and bonding with each other. We're seeing that we are the strength and what we need to do to continue to build on top of that. So it's important for us to really look at all the angles of our relationship with each other, because we're doing great, we're thriving, we're doing amazing, we're amazing mothers, and we're striving for the greater good, not only for ourselves but for our families. But we also still have work to do in terms of continuously uplifting each other and just giving flowers to those who's paved the way or done so many things for us individually. But with that being said, I think we're doing a wonderful job. And if you have anyone out there in these streets that you feel has really changed your life, you better give them their flowers, okay? Figuratively and physically, okay? Give them their flowers. Let them know that you appreciate and love all on them, okay? Because you just don't know, those things can really definitely help someone's mental health. And, that's all. I just want you to, happy Women's Month. And I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're getting things done that needs to get done. And I hope you're developing your voice. I hope you're, thriving. And we're going to get this together, okay? We have this. We have each other. We're going to continue to push and grow and all the things, okay? And if you have anyone that you want to give flowers to, definitely go into our Facebook group, Mom Boss Radio, and share. Okay, we post there all the time. We have conversations. Okay, be part of the conversation. Drop questions, topics that you want to talk about. Honey, we're all for it. I'm super excited. Okay, I'm excited for the future and the present. Well, we are very glad that you tuned in. Okay, we are Mom Bosses on a mission to empower moms all over the world. Mom Bosses, remember to be ambitious, highly driven, fierce, fabulous, and fearless. You're making moves. You got this.
Thank you for joining us on Mom Boss Talk Radio. Follow each of the Mom Bosses on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you love Mom Boss Radio, visit the website at www.envisionedbroadcasting.com. We'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give a review on iTunes. Until next time.